One of the biggest frustrations that CEOs and leaders face is unmet expectations, not achieving the desired results and the expected results. And here's one of the biggest reason is not having the right culture. So today I want to share with you the 5 strategies to create a winning work culture, how to bring the best in employees. Because this is key. You need to have those components which is going to create a winning work culture. Many have expressed concern as regards their employees as far as retaining talent is concerned or attracting talent is concerned. It all starts with having that right aligned culture in place. So let me start with the first strategy of creating a winning work culture, which is transparency. Now, my dear friends, your employees need a guidance, they need a progression path, they need to find out exactly how they're going to progress. And so as a leader, you are visionary, you're purpose driven, you have that passion as well, and you have the skill set as well. You need to make sure that you have the buy-in of your employees as well as your other stakeholders. You need to have that buy-in from them, which means that they have a guidance, they have a true north, they have a compass pointing north as well, and they will see this navigation path. That is one of the key things. So you need to be transparent as to what the organization is planning to achieve, what are the milestones, where the organization is going, how it's going to grow, what the scalability is. You need to be open and you need to be transparent with your employees, because that is going to ignite a different level of energy altogether. Which leads me to the second point, which is setting clear expectations. My dear friends, if I ask for an apple and you give me an orange, obviously the message has not been conveyed, if you see where I'm coming from. Similarly, you need to make sure that whatever it is that you are expecting or whatever the milestones which are being set, they have to be clearly expressed with clarity. Clarity is where the impact is. So, how can you have this clear communication? Is by also being a coach, asking those right questions. So, you are completely clear about what the expectations are, what the resources are going to be, the timelines, everything is completely clear. And there's another point I want to raise is don't keep it too complex. Try breaking the complexity into simplicity. The best leaders break the complexity and make it completely simple. So when it's communicating with anybody, it could be your subordinate or it could be any stakeholder, you need to make sure that you are completely clear, because that is going to bring the best in employees. They will be able to perform at their highest level. Let me move to the third point, which is so important, and that is creating a safe environment. Your employees need to feel safe. They need to have that safety in place. Let me give you an example. So in March 2020, COVID was big globally, as we know. Here's what happened. The biggest hit industry was the hospitality industry. So there was this one company, it was a small organization with about 40 employees. And here's what the CEO did, who was the owner of the organization. And he just made a pledge. He said that, look, I want to retain all of you. I need you. You are one of the assets of our organization. And what he did is he said that I am pledging to cut my salary by 75%. And he proposed that all of the other salaries cut by 50% instead of making them redundant or them losing the job. And everybody unified. They gave in their endorsements as well. And here's the reason is that he said that after a year or 2 years, when this pandemic somehow neutralizes, what's going to happen is the organization will grow and so will the employees grow. So that is one way to create a safe environment. Another way is making sure that there is that physical safety, there is that convenience in place, making sure they feel part of the family as well. And that in itself must align with the values of your organization. So see how you can create this safe environment. Let me move to the fourth point, which is a game changer in my opinion, and that is empowering staff. Now, you may have heard about everybody talking about empowering staff, but here's the thing is that when you get your staff engaged and get their perceptions, because perceptions itself is 10,000 IQ points, according to me. What you need to do is try gathering insights, try getting intelligence. So how do you get your intelligence? Heightening, elevating your intelligence is by asking questions, incisive questions, because that is going to open doors to new opportunities, new possibilities as well. So empower staff, I mean, to come out and be vulnerable as well. If they've made a mistake, they should feel safe to just come and communicate as well. This is why it's important that you need to encourage them to contribute at the end of the day. That will make a powerful impact in the growth of your organization. And finally, the final point I want to share with you is recognition, it's appreciation. There was this organization where I was instrumental in the growth of that organization by 20-fold. And here's what the CEO did. It was about 200 employees, but here's what this particular CEO did is that he was sending in handwritten appreciation notes. And that made such a profound impact because everybody felt they were important. They felt they had this powerful identity with the organization. They felt unified to the growth and the success of the organized. Like it's just like one unified organization itself. That creates a different reality altogether. It creates a different environment. It creates that winning culture where team members perform at their highest level. And again, when I'm talking about appreciation, it should be genuine. It's not something that you do it as a formality, but it has to be genuine. It has to come from within. And when can it come from within? Is when you feel it, when you really feel your employees have contributed to the growth of the organization or to a milestone, to an initiative, whatever it is. But you need to make sure that you have to feel it as a leader. Make sure that you genuinely appreciate all the employees. Even if you're a head of department, you need to make sure all your subordinates are recognized, and it should be on a regular basis. So my dear friends, I hope you found this video useful. If you have, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because I'll be sharing more insight and impact driven videos for you as we move forward. Thank you very much. Bye for now.